Hi there, students. Off-grid, an adjective. Off the grid, a compound adjective as well. Okay, let's see. If you live off-grid, that's an adverb. Okay, if you live off-grid, you live in a place that's not connected to the public electricity supply. It's probably not connected to the public water supply either, or the gas supply. So I think one of the ideals of many ecologists is to live off-grid, not be connected to the public electricity system. Okay, the grid in this case is the electric grid, the electric network. Yeah, and grid here talks about the electricity network. Okay, so if you live off the grid, you're not connected to publicly available services. Probably you're not, you won't have any mobile phone coverage either. Maybe you could connect via satellite. Yeah, okay, so if you're off grid, yeah, you don't have all of these services. So if somebody lives off grid, we can use this more idiomatically to mean in a very remote location, yeah, in seclusion, yeah, not participating in the rat race, in the official processes, it not being part of the system. So living off the grid is could be a very nice thing to do. Yeah, to be maybe almost in hiding. So after the robbers committed the theft, they hid off grid for several months until the search for them died down. So off grid, I think you could also use this to mean secretly, clandestine. So let's see, I don't want anybody to see you doing this. Yeah, see if you can do it off grid. Yeah, so that nobody actually notices or registers it. Yeah, but off grid, the main idea of this is not needing mainstream sources of energy. Yeah, off the grid, this is definitely a modern idea, not connected to the power stations, to the electricity grid, not connected to the major utilities, electricity, water, fixed telephone, etc. Yeah, so I think many people are interested in being self-sufficient and living off the grid. Yeah. If you live off grid, then you need to find your own source of electricity, maybe solar panels or something like that. I think when you go camping in the woods, that effectively is living off grid, off the grid. Yeah, or an off the grid camping site where there was only electricity provided by a generator. And this is the idea of off grid. So formality, off grid, off the grid. I would probably give this, I think, 4.5. I think I'm even going to give it 5 in formality. I'd say use it absolutely anywhere. Okay, so off grid, an adjective and an adverb, to live off grid living. And then, well, the origin, well, it comes from this word, the grid. Yeah, the electricity generation system. Yeah, which is a shortening of the word griddle or gridiron, which is normally a piece of metal, a metal structure. Okay, so do you live off the grid? Well, it's difficult to live off the grid because there are all sorts of services we need. Enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Off grid, off the grid.